If your cat follows you everywhere, they're trying to tell you this. When your cat follows you from room to room, do you actually know what they're trying to say? Yes, it's endearing. But behind that closeness, there's something deeper that most people miss. It's one of the most emotionally loaded things your cat can do. And if you brush it off as clinginess or neediness, which most owners do, you could be misreading one of the most meaningful things they've ever tried to show you. One, they didn't choose to follow you. They chose to trust you. Let's start with why your cat is actually following you in the first place. One, they didn't choose to follow you. They chose to trust you. Most people assume their cat trails them around the house because they want food, or because they're bored and you're the most interesting thing in the room. But here's what most owners don't realize. Cats are not pack animals. They have no evolutionary reason to follow anyone. In the wild, cats move alone. They hunt alone. They explore alone. They sleep alone, unless they've chosen to form a bond with another. So when a domestic cat follows a person from room to room, it's not instinct. It's a decision. Research into feline attachment behavior has found that cats form selective social bonds, not just with whoever feeds them, but with the specific people who make them feel safe. Following is one of the clearest expressions of that bond. Your cat isn't following you because you're useful. They're following you because in their mind, wherever you are is where they want to be. Every step they take behind you is a step of faith. And there's one reason your cat follows you that most owners never even consider. It's something so quiet and so subtle that you'd only notice it if you knew what to look for. We'll get to it at the end. And once you hear it, you'll never look at that little shadow behind you the same way. 2. They're reading you, not the room. Have you ever noticed your cat seems particularly determined to follow you when you're stressed, tired, or upset? That's not a coincidence. Cats are some of the most sophisticated readers of human behavior on Earth. They've spent years studying you, your posture, your pace, the sound of your footsteps, the rhythm of your breathing. And when something shifts, they notice. Scientists who study human-cat interaction have found that cats pick up on micro changes in their owner's behavior that most humans would miss entirely. A difference in how you walk, the way your shoulders are set, even shifts in your scent, because stress hormones like cortisol are real and detectable. When your cat follows you more closely on hard days, it's not just that they want your attention, they're monitoring you. In the wild, members of a social group keep tabs on each other's health and mood. A weakened companion is a vulnerability. Watching out for the people you're bonded to is survival logic. Your cat still runs that code. They're keeping a file on you, and it's built entirely out of love. And hey, if any of this is making you see your cat differently right now, hit that like button and subscribe. That's how we get these videos to more cat owners who actually want to understand what their cat is trying to tell them. 3. You are their safe base. Here's a phrase most people don't associate with cats: secure attachment. But researchers at Oregon State University proved it applies perfectly. They placed cats in an unfamiliar room, first with their owner, then without. The difference was dramatic. Cats with their bonded person explored more, stayed calmer, and returned to their owner regularly between explorations. Cats without their person were more stressed, more frozen, more overwhelmed. Sound familiar? It's almost identical to how human toddlers behave with a trusted caregiver. Scientists call it the secure base effect. What this means for your cat's following behavior is something most owners never consider. When your cat tags along behind you, it's not because they can't handle being alone. It's because you've become their anchor. They're exploring the world with you as their reference point. You're not their whole world. You're the thing that makes the world feel safe enough to explore. So the next time they follow you to the bathroom, to the kitchen, to the bedroom, remember, You're not just a person to them. You're home. 4. They're mapping your world. Cats are territorial by nature. They don't just live in a space, they learn it. Every corner, every shadow, every change. And a cat that truly bonds with a person extends that territorial awareness to include that person's movements. Here's what